Look at Curry, man. Just amazing, bro.
Just amazing. So inspirational.
It's hilarious.
Yo, shout out to that boy Flight.
Yeah, I know what the meaning behind it is, and it's just funny because like most of the stuff I do, you could actually say that.
Did you know that FlightReacts could have been part of the NBA? Welcome to What's the Topic, and today we're going to be talking about 10 things you didn't know about Kimani White, aka FlightReacts. So if you're a big fan of basketball, then there's a good chance that you know about Flight. He's one of the biggest YouTubers when it comes to reacting and talking about basketball. But he also reacts to other things too, not just basketball. He sometimes reacts to memes.
Proof social media is fake. Social media. No!
Road rage compilations, and other sports too. But getting back to the topic, Flight actually had the potential to join the NBA. Back when Flight was in middle school, he played for the varsity basketball team at Okie Middle in West Palm Beach, Florida. And apparently he was somewhat decent, mostly because he was quick on his feet. But his career would end shortly after the 7th grade due to his failing grades. He did, however, get back on the team for his freshman year in high school, but that would also fall short due to an injury that he got. So I guess we'll never know if Flight could have been an NBA star. I'm just kidding. I think we all know the answer to that question. What I bet you didn't know, though, is that Flight actually used to hate Steph Curry. If you're not a Flight fan, then you should know that Steph Curry is his favorite NBA player and his favorite team being the Golden State Warriors, which is the team that Curry is on. But back around when Flight was first starting on YouTube, he hated on Steph so much and actually rooted for LeBron. Isn't that ironic?
I gotta cross Stephon Curry up. He's our most hated player I hate in NBA 2K14. And so I was just like, why not? I need to cross up Stephon Curry to show these people that I do not like him.
Speaking of irony, Flight actually wanted to be a firefighter when he was growing up. I'm sorry, Kimani, but I can't picture you in a firefighter uniform at all. But just before Flight blew up, he did want to be a barber, which sounds more reasonable. I never would have expected Flight wanting to be a firefighter though, considering his love for basketball and music. Also, no offense, but I just don't think he has the build to be a firefighter, but that's just my opinion. Let us know in the comments your opinion on this. Considering that we're talking about Flight's career paths, we might as well mention the 2 places that he was employed at before making it big on YouTube. Those places being the fast food restaurants Steak and Shake and Chick-fil-A. His career at these establishments didn't last too long though, because he ended up getting fired from both places. And the reasoning behind it is because he would come to work heavily under the influence of Mary Jane. He would mess up everyone's orders and couldn't function well enough to play it off. This actually perfectly explains how he got the nickname Flight. Back around the time when he was a freshman in high school, he had picked up on the habit of smoking Mary Jane and would show up to class under the influence. This happened so much to the point that his classmates started calling him Flight because he was always super high. And clearly, he loved this nickname because it's his username for all of his socials. Even in his most recent videos and streams, you can see that he clearly hasn't dropped this habit. What he did drop though was his music.
Like, damn, you know I'm stunning. I stacked the paper in love with Blue Honey.
Since 2017, he's been serious about making music with his first track called Off Me, which dropped on March 30th, 2017. Ever since then, he's dropped hits such as That's My Typa, Broke Bit, and GTM. But his most popular track is Disingenuous, which he released on April 20th, 2020 because it's his favorite holiday. Which honestly, I'm not surprised is his favorite holiday, but anyways, this track has over 21 million streams. We can all thank Flight's mom because she's the whole reason as to why Flight is so into music.
What inspired you to start releasing music? It was actually my mom. My mom has a really big influence in my musical presence.
According to Flight, his mom inspired him at a young age to pursue music because she's a singer herself and allegedly has a beautiful voice. Flight's favorite artists who he said have inspired him as well are Kodak Black, Youngboy, and himself. This guy, Flight, is something else, man, but I have a lot of respect for him because Flight actually managed to do a merch collab with his favorite NBA team, the Golden State Warriors, which is a huge accomplishment in anyone's eyes. Not many can say that they've made merch with their favorite sports team. Not to mention that Flight also did a partnership with EA Sports under their Game Changer program. Certainly was a game changer for Flight's career. What also helped Flight's career was doing 1v1s against other popular YouTubers such as Cash Nasty, FaZe Rug, and the 2 Hype Squad. And he even got to 1v1 Mikey Williams, an up-and-coming high school basketball player who was already getting looked at to join the NBA. But following recent events, I'm not too sure about that anymore. But nevertheless, making videos with these celebrities helped his channel grow a lot. Honestly, I'm glad Flight blew up on YouTube because of the reasoning behind him making videos. The whole reason he started YouTube was to help relieve himself of his depression and anger.
You see? Alright.
Basically to use it as a distraction, and the fame he gained from it definitely helped. Probably only the depression part though, because he still rages a lot. He also likes to collect jerseys from players of all different sports. He said that he owns a whole closet of just sports jerseys. And he also has an insane shoe collection that's worth more than $50,000. If you like this video, make sure to check out our last video about AI and how it's going to change the world. And also our video 10 things you didn't know about Mr. Beast.